Hello, and welcome back, you guys. I'm so excited about today's video. So with this being my full-time job, I get sent a ton of beauty products and I am constantly buying a lot of beauty products to test. So today we are gonna go through 21 beauty products that I tried out for the first time in 2025. Everything that I am sharing today is actually from Amazon, so you can get it at your door in 2 days. And if you scan this QR code, it will bring up the Amazon app so you can see everything that I am talking about. But as always, everything is going to be linked in the description below. All right, we are starting off with hair. Okay, this first one. So this is called the K18 Air Wash. And I am very, very excited about this because I am a dry shampoo girly. So I am always trying out different dry shampoos. I feel like I've tried every single one on the market, but I am trying to move away from a lot of aerosol products, even though there's aerosol products in this list. I am trying to move away from some, and I found this non-aerosol dry shampoo that I did not believe, because you spray it onto your hair and it goes on wet, and you're like, this seems odd. Like, I want to style my hair. I don't want my hair to be wet, and I don't want to have to re-blow dry it. But with this, you don't have to. You literally do one spray. It's the smallest thing. Your hair does get wet, but then it like instantly dries. And when it dries, it's like lifting at the root. It is making all that grease to go away. It is literally magic, and you need the smallest amount. And the best part is, for all my girls with dark hair, it doesn't cause your hair to get that like white gray tint, especially at the root where you are like dyeing your hair all the time. Anyway, it is a newer release to the market this year, and I swear I feel like this is the direction that all dry shampoos are going to go. This year I went on a journey making my hair as voluminous as possible, so I'm always trying out these new products. Like when I get out of the shower, I do a hair mousse. But what I discovered is that not only do you need to be using a hairspray for your hair to actually stick, those curls to stick, you need to be using a dry volume spray. You guys, the difference this dry volume spray makes when you do your hair. So basically what you do is you spray it onto your curls after, and then you will spray your hairspray, and your hair stays with so much more volume than the rest of the day. Because when you spray your hair with hairspray, I feel like it just stays in whatever that position is that you had it. And maybe your hair isn't as big as you actually wanted it to be, so you spray the dry volume spray first. It gets huge. Your hair gets so huge. Then you spray it with the hairspray, and I swear it is like the best secret combo ever. It is like, it's another thing that I didn't even know about, and then people were in my DMs telling me about it. I was like, I have to try this out. It actually got sent to me from Living Proof. This is the one I have been using. It's amazing. So it's their dry volume and texture spray, especially if you haven't washed your hair in a few days. This is a great way to kind of restore all of that volume back. One last hair product. Okay, so this is In Common, the Magic Mist Universal Hair Elixir is what it is called. But basically what this is a 4-in-1. So when I am in the bathroom, like, I don't want to be in there for hours. I'm sorry. I want to make it as efficient as possible. I don't need to put all of these like potions and lotions in my hair. So I love this one from In Common because it is a leave-in conditioner, detangler, smoothing balm, and heat protectant all in one spray. That is exactly what I needed. Why would I want this in 4 different products? I'm so happy they put it into one. I started using this probably back in January, and it has been every single time that I wash my hair. This is the only thing that I put in it, and I never have any frizziness. I know that my hair is being protected from the heat. It's so smooth. Like, I am obsessed with it, especially the leave-in conditioner part, because it doesn't make your hair too greasy. Let's move on to some more beauty tools. Okay, starting off with the Shark Cryo Glow LED mask. So I bought this back in March, and you guys, it has been such a game changer. I love a red light. I love a red light therapy on my face. I actually think it makes such a difference with your fine lines, your acne, literally all of the things. But they're not all created equal, and some of them are, honestly, they're crap. So I have been sent so many. You guys, I've probably been sent the best of the, like, quote unquote, the best of the best. I bought this one myself, and I absolutely love it. So why I love it is because the ones that I have tried in the past, they're like, they like smush your face. You know what I mean? They're just like, they're so uncomfortable. They smush your face. The red light is like pressed up like on your cheekbone, but it's not like on your cheek. Like, it's the weirdest thing. So I found this one because it's so comfortable. It, like, the headband part of it sets on your face where it doesn't feel like you're smushing. Like honestly, you don't even feel it on your face besides like the brim of your nose. It's absolutely incredible. This one is called the Cryo Glow because it has like little under eye mask things that you put there to help with those under eye circles, to help with depuffing. Obsessed. Two more reasons why I love it is that it's not only red light, it also has blue light to get rid of any of that acne. I'm always cycling through the anti-acne and then the anti-aging sessions that are on this LED mask. Every other night I am doing one of them. Absolutely incredible that I can get a 2-for-1 and I'm like getting rid of my acne, but I'm also getting rid of my fine lines, which we love in one mask. And then what really sets it apart is that the remote control on it does a countdown for you. Oh, thank you. It does a countdown for you. So you're not just having to set a timer on your phone. That's the best part. I swear, like being able to know how much longer I have in a session just really sets this one apart. It's honestly a pricier item, but I have stopped getting Botox, I think, because of this device. So honestly, I'm saving money. Okay, a trendier item this year was the Metacube Booster Pro. And I was like, okay, I've actually been sent like 3 or 4 of these from the brand. And I was like, what is this? Like, why would I actually use this? I was wrong, you guys. Not only does it have the red and the blue light therapy within the Booster Pro, what it does is it makes your skincare go in deeper and work more efficiently. So if you're applying a retinol or your serum, like it makes that go like 10 times deeper into your skin. I swear it is one of the best things like on the market right now. You put your serum on your face and then you just rub the Booster Pro all over, and there's different kind of sessions on this one too. So basically how I do this is at night I will use the Booster Pro to soak them in further. Overall, when you use the Booster Pro, it makes your products absorb deeper, improves overall firmness and elasticity of your skin, and overall just really gives you that glass skin look because it minimizes your pores and helps get rid of any of that texture on your skin. Honestly, such a big fan of it. If anything happened to the one that I had, I would purchase it again. This is also really great for travel, especially when you're not bringing the shark mask with you. Okay, this next one is absolutely hilarious, and I do think that like everyone needs it. So if you're a guy watching this, you absolutely need this in your routine as well. This is a nose hair trimmer. You guys, there's no way that I could be constantly filming my makeup routine, my mascara, and not use a nose hair trimmer because the camera is like constantly up my nose. This is one of the best things ever. You don't want to be your old grandpa with nose hair literally down to your chin. So just use one. It is completely pain-free. I know it might seem like embarrassing that you need to use a nose hair trimmer, but if no one has told you that you need to before, or you've never even like looked up to your nose, this is your sign. You guys, this is your sign that you need to start using one. It's like $15. You use it once a week. And right now I'm sure you're looking in a mirror up your nose to see if you actually need one. Spoiler alert, you do. Another item I bought this year is a callus remover. So in the winter, I don't get as many pedicures as I do in the spring and summer. And I had a baby this year. So it was just like a lot, you know, I couldn't always get out to get my pedicure, but I wanted to make sure my feet were still nice and smooth. So I bought a callus remover. It's such a game changer. You just use it quickly on the bottom of your feet. You could even use it as little as once a month, but it really makes a difference. Just gives your feet that like fresh pedicure feeling. Overall, they're just so much smoother and there's no more dead skin. I told you this is the section for like weird beauty tools, but this year I really dove into my mouth health. So I have been tongue scraping, and honestly, I hated that little metal one that everyone uses. And I was like, that thing is just never clean, and I did not want it. I was just like, I will not use that. And it kind of freaked me out. So I found these disposable ones that you use once and then you throw away. Honestly, you guys, they are so great. I use them every single morning before I brush my teeth to scrape all that gunk off my tongue. And if you have not looked up tongue scraping before, this is probably your sign to do so. But what it does is remove all of that gunk on your tongue, and you will be literally shocked by how much comes off every single morning. Your breath finally smell good. You guys, like seriously, if you are not using a tongue scraper in the morning, this is your sign to do so. And I love this one because it's just a one and done use, and it's eco-friendly because it's made out of recycled. It's also not too harsh on your tongue. I found the metal ones to be a little bit more stripping, and they kind of hurt. Okay, let's get into some skincare and makeup, starting off with the Tatcha serum stick. I have talked about this in so many different videos, you guys, but when did I buy this? Let me look at the listing. Okay, I bought this like right at the end of 2024, so I started using it in 2025. It is what I call the Botox stick because when you rub it over your fine lines, you guys, it is a serum that literally soaks into your fine lines, and it basically like fills in your fine lines. So when you're doing your makeup, you do not see those lines. It is absolutely crazy how it just completely makes your lines disappear. I will use it on my forehead lines. You can even use it on your crow's feet. And then where I recently discovered I needed it the most is my tech neck. So I I will also apply it there. Especially if you're like me and you're not getting Botox right now, this is kind of a great hack to use, especially before you do your makeup. Oh, and it's so great, and it's so great to use under your eyes for your crow's feet. It's so hydrating on those spots on your face, but it's not greasy where it makes your makeup just kind of like slip off. It's one of those beauty items that you just have to try, because if you are as annoyed as the aging and like fine line processes I am, you are going to absolutely love this, and it makes your makeup look so much more flawless. Another item that I cannot stop purchasing, this is the Skinny Confidential Brow Peptide Gel. There are so many different brow peptides on the market, but a lot of them are filled with like a lot of toxic gunk. So I like this one because it's a cleaner product. You're using it on your brows, but you can also use it on your lashes, on your lash line. So like you really don't want anything toxic there. I cannot get over how well this works. Seriously, there was one time where I was washing my makeup off and I was like, why is my tinted brow gel not coming off? And then I was like, oh my gosh, no, my brows are just that filled in that I don't actually need to even use a tint anymore. It's so crazy. I hardly use a brow tint anymore. My brows are so much more filled in that they actually look darker. And I used to have some like really sparse spots on the front, and I don't have those at all anymore. It's super lightweight. Before I go to bed every single night, I just put it on my eyebrows, I put it on my lash line, and I'm good to go. Okay, the Medicube Zero Pore Pads. Now, this is an item that has been like super viral, super trending. I have talked about it in previous videos before. I'm sure you've seen it on TikTok, on Instagram, but honestly, you guys, these are as good as everyone makes them sound. Okay, the Zero Pore Pads, you guys, are absolutely unreal. Not only are they great for exfoliating your skin and making sure that you have that even texture throughout, they literally control the oil on your skin to the point where you're like, do I even have oil on my face anymore? And they literally, like their name called the Zero Pore Pads, make your pores disappear. It's actually crazy how well it works. Before I started using these, I used to have blackheads on my chin. I used to have them on my nose, and I started using these Zero Pore Pads like every other night in my routine. And you guys, those have like completely disappeared. It is actually crazy. I'm looking at the Amazon reviews right now because there's over 12,000 5-star reviews on Amazon. I started using these in March of 2025, and I have repurchased, but honestly, you don't even have to repurchase that much because there are 70 pads within the container and the price is like literally crazy. I truly think that if you start using these in your routine every other night during the week, I swear like 50% of those blackheads will go away, and then within a month they should all be gone. Next, we have the topical eye mask, and I put these in so many of my gift guide videos that I did this year because I truly think these are one of the best eye patches. There was another brand that I used to use and I loved and it worked, but they were like the jelly one. So they were like constantly slipping down my face, and it was like I was always pulling them back up, and I was like, this is so annoying. I could never use them when I had my son because like his little fingers are constantly everywhere. One of those would have just ended up in his mouth. So I found these topical ones, and these kind of are more like stickers. You guys, they do not slip down, and they are like little hands approved. Like my son could not get them off with his hands, which is key with being a mom, but these actually work. They make under your eyes so hydrated and so much more bright. Like goodbye under eye circles. I absolutely love these. There are so many different eye masks on the market, but a lot of them just like are crap. They don't actually work. Maybe you know this, but a little pro tip, keep your eye masks in the refrigerator or the freezer. You will love them. They make such a difference when you put it on. Like having anything cold under your eyes, it feels so good and just like opens your sinuses up. It's like a little treat in the morning. I bought these kind of as a birthday present to myself in April, and I use them a couple times a week just for like 15 minutes. I know you will see a difference in how hydrated your under eyes are and actually how much lighter they are. One last skincare item, and then we'll get into makeup. This one's kind of boring, but have you heard of a shower oil? I don't know if you have, but this shower oil is amazing, and the tube is like honestly so big, but I have really dry skin, so I love this shower oil because unlike a body wash, this actually keeps your skin so hydrated when you are using it. It's also so great for shaving, and the plus side is it smells so good. So I personally use this as my body wash, and then I will use it when I'm shaving my legs to just make sure that my legs are extra smooth. I get out of the shower and I'm so much more hydrated. Like I almost don't need to put lotion on. This is also really great too because it's a face and body oil that you can actually use it to remove your makeup too. I'm looking at the reviews now. It's kind of crazy. There's almost 40,000 5-star reviews. Also, I will say it's really great for sensitive skin. Okay, let's rapid fire through some of my favorite makeup products, starting off with my mascara. Now, I used this product probably in 2022, 2023, and then in 2024, I took a break and I was like using tubing mascara, but in 2025, we were back, and you guys, I will never leave this mascara. I'm sorry, this is the best mascara ever. I have it on now. It is just my absolute favorite. It lifts your lashes. It gives them that perfect color that you want, and there is no flaking, no running. Like there is nothing more that you could want. Like I don't know what mascara you are using, but you have to start using this one, and I promise you will never go back. Okay, moving on to my foundation. So over the summer, I was like, I want a lighter foundation from the one that I was wearing all winter because of like sweating, and I just wanted a light one that was on my face. I found this one from Iconic London, and you guys, it is winter and I still have not gone back. This is such a good foundation. They actually call it just a skin tint, but no, it is way more than a skin tint. So for me, when I want a foundation, I want it to be glowy and I want it to be full coverage. I want everything to be covered up by this foundation, and this actually does it. I absolutely love it. It goes on so well. It makes my skin actually feel hydrated when I have it on. It kind of feels like I'm putting skincare on versus putting on foundation. I will also say the one that I was using before this was like 3 times the price, and when I started using this one, I was like, oh, I'm just going to use it for a couple months in the summer. I have not gone back to the more expensive brand. This is my foundation now of choice. I feel like not a lot of people know about Iconic London. I have used their setting spray before. I've used their powder. They're really known for like their glowy makeup look, and for me, that is always what I'm looking for because I feel like that is the key to looking youthful. So if you are looking for a new foundation, highly recommend this one. Like, I love it. I love it so much. I bought it over the summer just to do as a little test, and I have not gone back. In that similar vein, when I am not wanting to do a full face of makeup, I found this tinted SPF, you guys, and it has literally changed my life. Like I was telling you, I like when my products are a little bit more full coverage. Like, I don't want to just put something on and it's like minimal coverage, and I'm like, what was the point of even using this? I could have just used any lotion that I had. This Say tinted SPF is so good because it feels more like a lotion when it's going onto your skin versus like a mousse. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Some of these tinted SPFs, they go on and they're kind of like moussey, and it's like, that's such a weird texture. So this one is absolutely fabulous. It goes on like a lotion and the coverage is fabulous. It's not as full coverage as a foundation, but it does give you that like medium coverage, and it actually works, and it's super glowy. I mean, the amount of people that have bought this for me is kind of crazy, but I'm a huge fan. Like, I absolutely love it. On those no makeup days, this is what I'm wearing. On those no makeup days, when I am really feeling it, when I am really tired and I need a little help on those under eye, I love the Colleen Rothschild under eye. I think it's the under eye illuminator. It is so, like it says, illuminating under the eyes. It actually brightens everything up and doesn't make you look like you are a zombie. There's a little bit of coverage to it, but really what the point is to just illuminate your under eyes, which is so nice, especially because the concealer that I use is not a brightening concealer, because I want that concealer to be able to go over my pimples too and not brighten those. Sometimes I will even put this on under my concealer, so that part of my face is actually a little bit more bright, or I will put it into the corner of my eyes. Such a game changer. I feel like this one has been going viral for a couple years, but I just started trying it last year and it is worth every penny. Okay, so I was lucky enough to receive a PR package from Say because I was talking about their tinted SPF so much that they're like, we'll just throw this girl a bone and we'll send her some other products. They sent me their Sun Melt, you guys. Oh my gosh, I was not a girl that thought I could ever use a liquid contour bronzer situation because I was convinced that I was just going to have like a super harsh line and it was all going to look crazy. I'm telling you, like, use this product and stop using whatever else you were doing. It is so blendable on your skin. It literally is so crazy how it just completely blends into your skin right away, and you don't even have to use like a beauty sponge to blend it out. There are no harsh lines. It is the most gorgeous formula too. I use a contour brush to put it on, and I swear it's like magic. You can't even see the brush strokes on my skin. It's an amazing formula because it's not too liquidy, but it's also not powdery. It's called the Sun Melt, and that's like the perfect description of it because it just melts on your skin. It is such a superior product. Like, the owner, Lainey from Say, knows exactly what she is doing because she creates these products that are just so easy to use, so glowy, and they really work. Okay, 2 more products that I started using in the past year. My favorite eyeshadow sticks, you guys. I love these eyeshadow sticks for dummies. I don't like I'm not a girl that loves I don't like to do like a whole cut crease in my eyes. I like to just go super fast when I'm doing my eyeshadow. So I love these eyeshadow sticks. Super easy to use. I call it eyeshadow for dummies, especially if you're just like not a makeup girly like me and you're just trying to get your makeup done fast. So I use 2 shades. I will use the Champagne Shimmer on my brow bone and on the corner of my eye. And then what is it? Red Wine Shimmer on my crease, and I'm good to go. It's like my everyday makeup, and it's cream to powder, so it goes on a little creamy and then it dries like a powder. And then lastly, my lipstick. I have it on right now. This is kind of my go-to for the past year since I bought it, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Baked. I think it's such a great formula, and this is actually their matte lipstick, which is so funny because I do love a glowy face makeup, but sometimes I feel like when I have a really glowy lip and I have a glowy face, it just like there needs to be some balance. So that's why I like to use this one. It is matte, but it is so beautiful, and even though it is matte, it is hydrating. My lips don't feel like they're about to flake off. It also comes in a ton of different beautiful shades, but Sun Baked for me is like my lips, but better. And that is it, you guys. These are all beauty items that I found in 2025 that I am continuing on to 2026. Like I said, I am so lucky with my job. I get to try so many different beauty products, hair, skin, tools, all of the things. And these were the best of the best that I tried out in 2025 and the ones that I am taking into my routine in 2026. Again, everything is going to be linked in the description below, and I will talk to you guys later.